Hey, you give it a count there. 3, 2, 1. On your bird. Get ready, set. Yeah. No, I don't feel like listening to this. Okay. Alright, spin. All right. Okay. What's going on, Ariel and Rainbow? Good afternoon. See, where you been, Ariel? Same thing. It's always been the same thing with me, Ariel. What about y'all? Okay. Just now starting this. Nothing exciting, eh? Well, hope things get better for you. So, so what else is up with you? Huh? Me, it was just a boring Sunday. I tried to make the best of it. Hope things change a bit. Yeah, I've been good. And I know y'all expected something different. People that watched last week expected something different. But the other two girls, they're at a concert with a friend. So yeah, we have to do show and tell next week. Yeah, that's good to know. Boom, boom. Yeah. Okay, why are you telling me it's not already announced this? Yeah, it's the first of the month, like Bone Thugs and Harmony said. Also, some other people I know of it that you could have met this week, but her and her cousin are away, so I have to wait till next week. Uh, yes, right. Well, she was on the stream with me last week, so you'll probably find out who that may be in case you're curious. Dude. Well, links right there. I'm gonna get bored of this unless somebody comes up. See, ain't gotta be no long gallery. No, I didn't replace you. Everybody's welcome. You replaced me. Yeah, and Ariel, that same guy was up here last week. So he was saying, oh, yeah, okay, that's all good as long as you can. Shoot, I forgot to catch some games today, but they're always gonna be on still all night long. But yeah. Uh-oh. Ooh, shoot. It's already pinned. So ain't no need for me highlighting. That's all you can do, people coming in. Nobody gets replaced. Every person is it's pinned. It's pinned at the top. I always pinned it. Uh, I guess I have to pin it again. Yeah. Yeah, there's the link. Right above, right below you. Yeah, I put the link right below you. I don't know what you're doing. I guess I'll go way back to 1991. Huh? Oh, shoot, I like to see it. Oh, here we go. Uh, Shut that music off. All right. So let me put my headphones in. Hold up, Ariel.
Okay.
New York's coming. Not percent. Hey, hey,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right. How about you?
I'm doing.
You're
It's
doing.
always something. Yeah.
Oh man, that's bad.
What's new with you?
Same stuff. It's the same stuff. Streaming this game, doing this. Yeah. Plus,
Okay.
I had, yeah, I had big plans for this today, but I'll have to wait till next week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but
I've just been working or doing laundry or taking care of the kids, or that's pretty much it.
yeah, huh. But you already explained like the reasons why things were canceled for this week. Have to wait till next week, man. But I ain't been seeing you so far, but you already just explained it to me.
Well, I just like, I don't know. It's just like I don't really have anybody to watch my shows anymore. I
Do
don't
you
really
see?
have any topics, and I don't really have any guests. And I know you're busy and you do your own show, so I guess I just stopped doing it because I don't know, there's nobody to come on and nobody to watch it. So to me, it's I don't have a reason to do shows anymore.
Yeah, but you still got me and a few others. On in the response to you, Rev, I'm like, shoot, you can jump on here whenever, Rev it like you did last year. Like, yeah, like come on, dude, you can jump in at any time, Cupid. But all right, back to you, Ariel.
Yeah,
But
so
yeah,
I just I mean, it's just like I've got to want to do it, and I haven't really wanted to do it.
yeah. All right. Hey, the link is right there, Rev. The link is right here. It's right here, man.
Sorry, I'm dealing with issue here
Yes.
though. So yeah. I just haven't really had any topics I really wanted to talk about, or if I do,
Yeah.
I don't know. I just haven't been in the mood to do it. But I'm glad you're still doing it.
Yeah. Yeah. It keeps me going and all this stuff. Yeah. Look like I'm getting new faces up in here as of late.
Well, you said that Bella girl who's on there. She must be new.
Now, yeah, I knew her for quite a bit, yeah, but she's new to the streams. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
her and her cousin was supposed to do a little specialty with me this week.
Oh, well, that's awesome.
Yeah, last week they was up there with me and that me and a few others and that one guy that ran you off, but he seemed normal actually, and I'm glad.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm glad you're still having people come in and stuff. Are you going on other people's streams?
Mm-hmm. I'm basically
Oh,
all
that's
over
good.
the place.
Yeah, it's been like really quiet because I don't.
Yeah,
I'll pop into yours when I catch you and stuff like that. But other than that, nobody's doing shows.
yeah. It's very rare and all this stuff. Then plus some people been going on at the middle of the night and all this stuff.
See, I can't do that. I'm working and working more now, and the kids being in school and stuff like that. So I'm constantly busy, and I don't know. I'm sometimes only busy like during the daytime, not really at night anymore. Because by 9 o'clock every night, I'm asleep.
Yeah, I know where you coming from.
So it's like I'll think to myself, I'm like, well, I want to do a show, but you got to work and you do your stuff during the week, and it's like
Uh,
I don't. So
all right,
that's just what's going on with me.
all right, Ariel, meet Harold, and vice versa. Hey, hey, yeah,
I like his laugh.
yeah, he's a cool kid, OG kid.
What's
Don't
up?
publish. Don't publish that fact. People might think I have a reputation to uphold, right?
Yeah, we know where you're coming from.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah,
No, that made me laugh. I like it. The laugh is funny.
yeah, but yeah, people just been silent and all this stuff. And the most time people show up if they got shit to talk about or putting somebody on blast and all that stuff.
See, I don't do that. See, I'm too busy with my life to do that.
Yeah,
I'm too old to do that. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. I'm getting too old to do that. Like I said,
There you go. Like
No.
platforms shouldn't be used. Platforms like this shouldn't be used to tear down people or bully or
And
what
see,
have
that's
you,
what a
right?
lot of people do, though, Harold, is they get on and they just bash people. And it's like, we are
Oh,
grown
please
adults.
call me
Like,
Rev. Don't call me by my real name, please.
okay,
Back
Rev,
against the
sorry.
wall. My mom called me that a lot when I was a kid. Especially when it's time to come home, when it was getting there. Hey, Ron, come on home now. It's getting dark.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. I got it. Oh.
it's all right. I didn't know that either, but I just called him either one. But
Yeah.
he,
But,
yeah, but like, oh, go ahead, Ariel.
oh, no, I was just going to say, like, I just feel like if I go live, I'm just going to complain about how expensive everything is nowadays.
Oh, geez,
Like,
I
just
was
the
watching
cost of
TikTok the other.
living is just ridiculous.
It is, because I was watching a TikTok the other day. I think it was 13. I can't remember. It was 13 or 18. I think it was 18 items. $300
Oh, come
for
on.
18 items,
My
and that's
God.
just basic necessities.
Well, it's like your cost for me, and I know it's for everybody else. It's a monthly and weekly debate of, okay, do I pay a bill or do I buy food?
I'm like, yeah, that's a tough decision.
Well, for me, it would be paying the rent. I could always go to the food bank for food. You know what I mean? Make sure that rent's paid, though.
That's what I'm going to start doing because it's ridiculous. I mean, it's really cheaper to eat out than it is to buy groceries, and that's sad.
Yeah, it used to
And
be
I
the
You
other
know
way
what?
around.
I live in Canada, and you're right. I have to, but I'm set in my old ways. I'm used to going like, I'm older than you guys, and
Yeah.
I'm used to going to. I used to pack groceries for a living when I was 16. You know what I mean? Like that's when we had
Yeah.
paper bags. I'm going back like a long time.
Yeah.
The brown paper bag.
Yep.
They
The
still
brown
sell them
paper
at some
bag, bro. We used a lot of them for lunches at school too.
I remember that. They got them in some stores, but I don't care for the paper bags because it's good if you're carrying like light items, but to carry like 2 liters or milk or something, it's really
You
flimsy.
double bag it or triple bag it. That's what I did.
I just like plastic bags, and I know it's not good, but I reuse the plastic bags. So technically, I'm doing a
Only
service.
thing though with those plastic bags, if you don't double bag it, that first one might even if you're carrying 1 2-liter of pop, that bag.
Oh yeah, I
boom.
double bag, eat triple bag. Y'all give me a minute.
Yeah.
My food just got here.
All right. But yeah. Anyways, yeah.
Anyway, I am Rev Ariel. It is an honor to meet you.
Yeah.
Well, you too. I appreciate meeting you.
Hello, Kelly. That's Pegasus down there. We call her Kelly, yeah? But yeah. She comes here often, yeah?
Yeah, well, now
That's
that I'm
the
retired from the digital wrestling world, I got more
oh
time to spend on this stuff, right?
yeah. Oh, so you're retired?
Oh yeah,
Cause
that retired or retarded. I don't know which one quite yet, but yes.
I mean, what did you used to do? That you're retired from?
oh,
uh,
it's the same. Oh, go ahead.
I'm a member of I'm a member of what? It's a family for as far as I'm concerned, and I
Oh,
only got I only got good things to say about it. It has been a hell of a ride, brother.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's Ariel. It's the same thing that I do, like Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. Yeah.
oh,
That's
okay. Well, give me just a minute. My food just got here.
All right.
oh, ain't she lucky? That's pretty sad. It's cheaper to eat out than it is to go grocery shopping. She's right, man. That just blows my mind.
Yeah, yeah. Shoot, I just eat the go out to eat, but not go out like get something from the restaurant like two
Yeah,
times a week usually.
yeah.
Anything else I get from the
Oh,
store.
brother, if I ever make it down to where you're at, man, it's going to be a blast. If I don't get us kicked out of a bar first.
Oh no,
Oh yeah,
no! I remember speaking of that. I almost got kicked out like 2 weeks ago for nothing. Almost.
yeah,
Yeah, the dude thought I was sleeping. It. When I had my head down, like looking at my phone. I
right.
had to show him that. He says, "Come on, pay your tab." I'm like, I've been here 2 hours. I'm looking at my phone. If I was know it, I'm like, know what the hell's going on. If I was sleeping, then I'd be slurring my speech.
Exactly, right?
Yeah, I think he was trying to do that with two other guys. Like
No,
stupid
maybe
motherfucker.
he wanted a gangbang. I don't. Shut up, Brett.
Yeah, but
He's, yeah,
yeah, I was.
that's not good though. Seriously.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Speaking of that, I was gonna go to a bar last night, but I was tired. Yeah, the
Yeah.
guy had the internet service people had to come and look at my shit yesterday. They
Right.
came too early, so they disrupted my nap. So I
Uh
woke
oh.
up, I was disrupt, still beaten down, wasn't able to do nothing. Though I wanted to, I ain't feel like driving nowhere. I ain't feel like going nowhere, even if I had to call a cab. I ain't even feel like doing that. I said I'll stay here.
Yeah, I'll stay home. It's cheaper.
Yeah, but I still went
Something
somewhere.
like as far as that goes, I mean, I'd rather stay home. If I know I'm going to drink, I'm going to stay home. I'll have a better time. Well, depends on how you look at that, actually. But it's just cheaper to do it at home now. You know.
Yeah, it's always really been that way because they keep raising prices on the
Well, you know how
alcohol at
much I got to
places.
pay for an IPA up here?
How much?
$9.50.
Oh man,
Yeah, it's getting out of hand, brother. So it's
it's
driving me
this.
back. Now I find myself wanting to get back into performing music in the bars again because I can't afford to go and have a beer. I have to go and play and then, maybe get one for free.
Oh man, but just for
That's
one
sad.
bottle, one
Yep.
bottle.
$9.50 Canadian.
Oh man, yeah, down here. Well, actually, it's not in Arkansas, but in Tennessee. Like it's
Hmm.
4 bottle. No, this stuff. Shoot, it used to be like two something, like two
Yeah,
fifty.
well,
Then they
it went
started.
like I remember. Well, then again, I didn't go to bars for over 20 years. I didn't go to a bar for over 20 years until like a couple of years ago. I went back and I was amazed back then when I started going to a bar again. It was like 7.50 for just a local beer, right? Nine.
Yeah,
It's like I go back in a couple of years later. It's like, oh, they raised it up $2. I mean, that freaking pandemic killed everything, man. It wiped
yeah,
everybody out.
it's ridiculous. No, it really didn't have to be that way. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah. Well, in this country, no, they just want money back from the stimulus they gave us. I'm like, that's silly. I remember before that, the last time we got stimulus checks, we didn't have to pay no crap back. But due to different parties, one that's not too keen on giving away free money, they gonna want it back. They doing that with alcohol and gas and all this stuff.
Mhm.
Like, dude, they was like, this money ain't yours. That's a deal. You're borrowing this shit.
All right. Oh, by
I'm
the
like,
way, thanks for letting me hang out there on the show today.
yeah, thanks. I'm glad to have you. I've been waiting on to see you again for a long time.
We did have a blast the first one.
Yeah, that been about a year.
Yeah,
So,
time for my yearly visit, huh?
what's going on, CC? Oh, CC Coda. Hey, CC, the girls won't be here this week because they got invited to a rap concert. So we have to wait till next week for show and tell. But
Damn, if I
you,
even get a show at my age, I'd be lucky with that. I gotta stop being perverted now.
but, but yeah. Well, as far as things going on my end, it's the same thing going on.
Yep.
Uh, he said, "Uh-oh, anticipation." I wonder what he means by that.
That anticipate. Oh, anticipation. Yes, but what? I'm just gonna no. No, that's no. That's too wide open. Too wide open. I do have to try to be a gentleman once in a while, you know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He said he can't wait for the show and tell. No, I can't wait either. Shoot, but dude, you will be seeing me again on their thing on Tuesday. Yeah, talking to CC. But like back to you, like, dude. So you just you still being around these streams at the belt and all this stuff, leaving your comments and all this stuff. 'Cause, yeah, you come in like every now and then.
I've been coming in. I've been coming in more
Yeah,
myself, like as you know, to watch at least to watch, right? So
yeah,
I'm gonna have more
yeah,
time to do that now.
yeah. My time still remains the same because no, yeah, my schedule ain't changed or nothing. Eh?
Yeah. Well, no, for me, the reason why I retired from the community is because like I'm up there. I'm up there, and it's time for Rev to take care of Rev now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you do. You first. You come first. But
So
All right, sorry, y'all. My food got here, and I wanted to hurry up and eat, and I had to get my kids settled and everything.
all right,
well,
take your
geez,
time.
we didn't even hear you chew.
Yeah.
No, I just remembered how that sounded.
I'm
That
glad because I sound
no.
like a dog lapping up water when I eat.
I
Yeah,
just
So
but
what did I
inhale it
miss?
like a vacuum. It's like there it was, gone.
Uh, what did I miss? Anything good?
no, we just talk about stuff, other stuff. Ain't nothing major, but yeah. But anyways, yeah. Like you said, you got to take care of you and all that stuff. But
Yeah,
me, like
because
I think, yeah, I got like 2 more years and a few months left in me,
yeah.
and then I'ma call it quits.
What,
Like
If
I'm
I,
striking?
still I'm still involved in our in my product. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll always be involved with that. It's just I'm fulfilled right now. I retired, yes, but I'm fulfilling my obligations too because I'm a champion in certain companies, right?
yeah.
So I'm
So you go.
fulfilling that obligation. Once
So
that's done, man, I'm just like I'll be looking around in the chats and stuff. So yeah, it's gonna be
yeah,
cool.
yeah. I like when I run out of ideas, I believe like it. Like
2 years or so, I'm gonna run out of ideas, then call it quits, because that's when I plan on going anyways.
So do you
Yeah.
have a channel, Red? Do you not? Do you do shows or? I missed that whole part. So if y'all said it, I just didn't
I
repeat
just,
it.
oh, I wanted to take that such a weird place. I did.
I mean, a YouTube channel. A not
I've got 2
rated
YouTube
channel.
channels. I've got 2.
What do you do on that? Do you play games or?
Oh yeah. Oh geez. I used to stream GTA all the time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just
And,
like I do.
And
I
you know, I don't know, whatever. I started getting.
Hey,
I was
Jay.
playing music at the same time, and I had my drumming career and all that stuff ahead of me too. So I kind of gave up streaming for a long time.
Were you like a famous drummer or something?
Oh hell no!
Oh.
No,
I thought you were telling me that you
I do
drove
have a
for
reputation in
Metallica or something
my
like that.
hometown. I do have a reputation in my hometown.
I bet you do, right?
And you know, when you got other musicians coming up to you and saying you're the Keith Moon of Moncton, well, that's saying something.
Well, that's awesome.
And I was talking to the guy a couple of weeks later. I said, "There's only one difference, man." Like I knew he meant it as a compliment, right? He said, "What's the difference?" I said, "Keith Moon is dead. I'm not. You're comparing me to a dead person."
Well, that automatically makes it better because you're living.
He says,
Look at
"Yeah,
that
I'm giving
way.
you a compliment." I said, "I know. I was just messing with you, bro."
Oh God, that's funny. Yeah, that's good. I was telling I used to do shows, and he used to come on them. I used to do shows all the time, but it's just not. There's nothing to talk about, and it's just not fun anymore.
Well, it's not that. I think everything's starting to dwell on just one word, and that's called pandemic, right?
Yeah, and it's just like, like I was saying before I had to go, if I go live, I'm going to whine because everything is just so expensive, and everything it's hard to live because it's a day weekly, daily, and monthly debate. What am I going to pay that I'm going to be without?
Right.
And I have 2 kids, so there's not much that I can go without, and I'm already like scraping my teeth as it is and stuff.
Yeah, well, it's getting bad up here for a lot of people. Like a lot of people are being forced to take on second jobs too, right?
I'm like, that's
Exactly.
crazy.
And I even asked my job. I was like, "Is there a way that y'all can like give me more hours or something?" I said, "Because whatever I can do, because this is just ridiculous."
Oh, I was thinking about becoming a greeter at Walmart, but my hair's too long, and I don't think they'd let me carry my drumsticks with me.
Oh my God, that would be hilarious. You should do that.
Yeah, that'll suit you.
Yes,
yeah.
you definitely get people in, and that would, you definitely get a crowd.
Yeah, let's get into some Leonard Skinner. Yeah. No.
Oh God. I was going to say
while you were gone though, Ariel, I was bringing up a point there about the high cost of everything. I was telling Black Ice here, my buddy Black. Well, I'm sorry, I call you Black Eyes, bro, because that's
It's
how I
all
know
good.
you.
I do too.
Yeah. Either one works.
And I was mentioning to him, we've got to pay $9.50 Canadian for one IPA.
Is that for a beer?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good God, what is it? Made from like reindeer piss or something?
Well, I don't know if it's made from reindeer piss, but it's made from somebody's piss.
Good God.
Yeah, these people lose their minds.
Good God.
Oh yeah, and then if I wanted a local beer, like not an IPA, but like like Budweiser or anything like that, I would have to pay $9.50 for that too.
Oh.
Good God. My friend, it's me and Black Ice's friend Jeff. He lives in Ohio. he was saying that it's like $3 or $4 for a 2-liter of soda in Ohio.
I'm like,
Up here, I can get it for $2. I'm good on that.
Well,
Yeah,
that's why I'm like, even here, like Coke is only like $2. So I don't know what part of
Yeah.
Ohio charges so much.
yeah, same thing with me in Arkansas. It's like close to $2. I'm like,
Yeah,
shoot,
but
what?
he's like saying it's like $4 or $5 for a 2-liter.
Wow.
That don't sound right. Like, but I don't know. But everything has gone up, and I was just telling my boyfriend this. I was like, so I used to be able to buy like 2 and 3 of one thing, and now the price of one of that object would be the price of like 2 or 3. Like, for example, like it's just ridiculous.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah. Yeah, the reason why it's like that, because these fuckers in the office like to spend shit so much.
well, it's forced for me to go back. Like I kind of retired from playing too, right, for a while.
Yeah.
Pandemic didn't help, so I said, well, frick it, I just might as well retire. You know
Well,
what I mean?
they had tried to bring it back, but I guess people were starting to catch on, so they weren't able to do that because it's right next to the elections. The elections are in November. And then supposedly here, the government is supposed to be shutting down tomorrow. So I don't know how long that's going to be.
Like,
And what that's going to impact. But it's a whole cluster crap. And and then on top of that, the president's sending all this money to the Ukraine. Like he's sending billions of dollars to the Ukraine, and the country's already in debt.
Help your own.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, there's
it's good. Like Canada, like I live in Canada. We're the same way. What you guys do, we usually follow suit, right? So
yeah. I'm like,
I could say the same thing about Trudeau. I could say the same thing about the Prime Minister of Canada because
yeah, they're similar.
Well, I got a friend too, and she's struggling. So it's everybody's going through it.
I'm like, plus you can't be able to afford to do the things you want to do because they like to spend shit. And that's why things are so expensive.
Well, yeah, and see where I live, we got 2 different taxes. There's like one tax, it's like $1 and something, and the next tax is like $1 and something or 80 something cent. So it's ridiculous because it's only $1, but that still impacts it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like us up here. We kind of got 2 different taxes too. There, we call it HST and GST.
I don't know what they're called here. I just call them bullshit.
Yeah.
I just call them a money grab because Canada pension's probably starting to get low now if it's not already gone. And that's going to screw me up.
Well, and I don't drive anywhere. I don't have a car, so I either take the bus or stuff like that. So I depend a lot on like delivery services. Well, now they've got this where they add like don't be like, oh, it's such and such for your order, and I'm like, oh, okay, good. And then when you get to the checkout, it's $7 or $8 tax and service fee plus $5.39 delivery fee.
That's bad.
And that's what I just did tonight because I was like, okay, what am I going to do for dinner tonight? For me and the kids, and I got
nothing.
DoorDash.
Kids will eat, but nothing for me. You know what I mean?
And I got DoorDash, and I got the total, and then it was like $6 something tax and service fee plus a $3.99 delivery fee on top of the order. So it's like
just a money grab.
Yes. And it's really no cheaper buying groceries at this point. Usually it's like, it's not.
It's like you pointed out earlier, like it's cheaper to eat out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what? My groceries like weekly, on the average, it's like $60 or a little bit more.
How you eat like a bird or something? Because that would not be maybe a day.
Right. And I got 2 kids. And my kids
Yeah.
eat like teenagers, but they're 10 and 8, and I'm not even joking. I spend literally $600 to $800 a month on food.
Well, before my kids were growing up, I had 3 of them living with me, and so it's like, yeah, it was a lot.
So Ariel, back to you. You said 600 to 800.
$600 to $800 a month
Good.
on food.
Well,
And,
to a month. Well,
and that it's because groceries, like for groceries, it's about $200 something for a week and a half. Groceries. And then I work at a restaurant, so I'm able to get stuff home and I get it like half price. So that's a meal. But every time I go grocery shopping, it's about $100, $200. And
Wow.
like Rev said earlier, and it's no joke. Like 2 or 3 items, maybe like a bag, maybe 2 bags. It's about $60 or $70 of groceries, and that's depending on what you get.
Yep.
With me, shoot. Well, me, it's just me. So yeah, I guess things are a lot easier on me. Plus, my cheapest is the cheapest state in the United States, and that's why a lot of people move over here to this state because
Well, I'll
everything's
tell you
cheap.
something. If I ever make it down there, we are going to the nearest casino, to the bar, and that's all I'm going to say about that stuff. And
Casino, no,
what happens at the casino stays at the casino. You know?
no, I used to go to that casino, Southland Park, faithfully, but they didn't get so shitty. I know they just renovated it now, but the things got so
Now,
shitty.
is
It's
that the
on
place where I
internet.
seen the pictures there on Insta?
No,
Is
no,
that
maybe
the casino?
maybe from some years ago,
Okay.
but recently, no,
All
I
right.
don't go to that casino no more. They can have it.
Yeah. I just want to
Nope.
go where there's live music and it's kind of a jam session, open mic jam session kind of thing. And just walk in there and show them how to play Freebird from Leonard Skinner on a drum kit, right? That's always been
Yeah,
my dream, just to go somewhere and do that in a different country, just to blow their minds, man.
no, well, around the bar I go to in Memphis, Tennessee, in Midtown, they got open mic tonight, but I won't
Yeah,
be
well,
going.
unfortunately, I'm still on the east coast of Canada. That ain't going to happen tonight.
It's Sunday. It's Sunday at 6 o'clock, and I'm in bed by 9 because my kids get up for school at 5, so I'm down for the count at 9 o'clock.
Well, the
Yeah,
jam sessions up here start at 10 at night and they last till 2 in the morning.
Oh no, I'm already asleep. No,
No, my night is just starting. Where yours is ending, mine is starting.
yeah, oh, man. No, like it's not okay. It's 9 o'clock. What she calls it quits. Like that's 8 o'clock for me. Like in about 2 hours, that's when I say it's time to hang it up.
Yeah, I used to like to stay up late, and depending on the mood or whatever, I guess maybe I could. But here lately, I'm in bed by 9, and get the kids up, and I'm just the constant, at least it's stability. I can say that. I know it's stability, but
Yeah. And if you don't have stability, the rest of your life will not fall into place. But if you have some semblance of that, you've got it made.
well, and that's the way I like it. Like, some people feel like, oh, that's a rut. Well, it's not really, because I know what's going to happen, and I know my routine, and I like to stick to a routine. I don't like to go outside of that.
No, I like going outside the routine once in a while, but
Yeah,
enough of that.
Exactly. Well, I've gotta be in the mood to do it.
Yeah. See you hit the nail on the head. If you're not in the mood to do it, it ain't going to happen, man.
yeah. You're just gonna be sitting in the same in one spot, like a bump on the road.
And like today, it's really bizarre, and I was trying to figure out if this was connected to the government shutdown or not. Like, I have a PayPal account, and I have the PayPal card. I've never had an issue with this card or PayPal or anything ever. And today, I go to use it a few different times, and it keeps declining. And mind you, I have balance, and the money I was trying to use was way below my balance. So I
Yeah.
was like, what the fuck? So I called twice. And second time I called, they're like, oh, well, it's a system generated thing. You know, we don't know why it's doing it. There's nothing wrong with your card, but it's just doing a security thing to make, because it may think it's fraudulent or some kind of whatever. I said, it's the same stuff I've been doing. And I go to the ATM like I always do, the same ATM. So what's the issue?
So, like, did you try to confirm it to them?
Well, the first two times I tried to use it, they sent me a text message. And it said, did you try to use a card at such and such for this amount? And I said, yes. And they said, okay, we'll try again. And then it still didn't let me. So then I waited a little bit, and then I went to the ATM to pull money out. And it won't even let me pull money out of the ATM.
Well, these motherfuckers be shifty. Like, I can get security protecting your investment, but still, if the
Well, that's
motherfucker,
what I'm saying, but nothing happened.
but if the son of a bitch said, you know what, that was me who made that transaction
Yes,
or brought
nothing
this,
happened
then
already.
let me get it. Huh?
So it was just bizarre, and they still couldn't give me an answer. They said it was system thing, and I just gotta wait. It was just weird. So I'm like, does this have something to do with the government shutdown? Like, what the fuck? Like it'll let me receive money and like send money to other people, but I can't. It won't. My card keeps messing up. So I don't know. So that just put me in a bad mood today.
Oh, well, see, I know how that be. Like, then then whenever you have to call them, then you have to go through this and that, or probably talk with a technician. Like, did they even try to let you talk with a technician to fix this
I
thing?
finally got through to one, but they don't barely speak English, and they couldn't
Let
really
me
tell
guess,
me
they're from
anything.
India on top. They're from India
Yes,
on top of that.
yes,
How are
they
you
are.
doing today?
Yes, and if they couldn't tell me anything,
Sorry, I'm not racist.
no,
I'm really not.
they are
But
wrong.
Yeah, I know.
I accept that. And they are. I mean, it's nothing against Indians, but I mean, they barely speak English, and you can't tell me what's going on with my card. Well, I need y'all to tell me what's going on with my card because there's
well,
money
number
on
one,
it. I should be able to use it.
if you can't speak English and tell me in English what's wrong with my card, you shouldn't even be working there in the first place.
I know what? I
Simple as
don't know.
that.
Exactly.
Yeah, like you said, Rev. Know what? I'm not prejudiced against those people from India, but I don't trust them because they known to be robbing people.
I don't
Yeah,
know
well,
at this
that's a
point.
lot of the scams originate from India. We all know this.
Yep. They be pretending
Yeah.
like they the FBI and the IRS and all
Oh,
that stuff.
good God!
Oh
You
yeah.
don't. One tried to
Um,
claim they were the Canadian Revenue Agency up here, and I'm going, yeah. I said,
yeah.
okay. So how come I'm hearing in the background from your phone? I'm hearing traffic. So you're sitting outdoors right now when you should be sitting in an office.
Right.
Click.
No, they all for a decade. They've been calling me for more than a decade. They've been calling me about my computer. I'm calling you to check on your computer to fix your problem with your computer. I'm like, how do you know I got problems with my computer? What type? I'm like, if you know,
Exactly.
like, what type of computer I got, then they keep on
Excuse me,
rambling.
sir, but if you do not, if you do not come down, we cannot fix the problem.
I'm like, oh, I'm like, they won't answer my question. I'm like, okay, how do you
No.
know you got? I like, what type of computer do I got? Is what I ask them. Sometimes they hang up. Oh, let me get back with my manager.
We're calling you regarding the
Exactly
car's
right.
extended warranty.
The
I
manager
Then
don't even
ghost.
have a car.
I'm like, then when they pretend they're the IRS, I'm like, hey, if I owe money to the IRS, they'll send me a letter in the mail. They don't call me on the phone first.
No.
Exactly. They're just stupid and they're just trying to get money.
Oh, they send you
No,
an official letter with an official letterhead and all this stuff first, and then they might send somebody too.
well, but I think their boss is just stupid because I think they're trying to give a correct answer if they can, but
Right.
they got to follow a script. They don't think of things by themselves.
I don't understand how I call customer service and you can't tell me what's wrong with my car. Well, the card is in good standing. It's active, so I don't know, but just reassure that anything that happens is for security for you. Well, I don't need security because I'm the one trying to do transactions.
I'm trying to use my own card here. Like, hello.
Exactly. Like I don't need some kind of security. Like what the fuck? I don't know. So I've set the point that I'm probably not even going to use PayPal anymore because now it's just a pain in my fucking ass.
I think I got PayPal. I got PayPal. Is it PayPal? I don't know.
Yeah.
My
Yeah, I
kids
hear
put
it.
it
And
on my
I've been
phone for
using
me
it
just in case
forever,
somebody
and
wants to give me money. So I don't know.
well, yeah. And I've been using it forever, and I've never had a problem. But it's just I don't know what the fuck. It's always something.
Isn't technology wonderful? Not.
Yeah,
No, it's
well,
not.
I mean, what happened? You see, I grew up in a time where you actually had to call somebody on a phone, and if you want to see them, you actually had to go to where they were at, or they had to come to,
I would love for us to go back there. I would love
I
to go
mean,
back to that.
wow.
yes, beautiful.
Now all it is, you wink at a girl in the dark and nothing happens. It don't make sense.
Yeah. Or people just go online and talk shit about each other and got nothing else to do, or it's just nonsense.
Yeah, you can learn a lot from technology. Yes, you can learn a lot, but
Right.
the thing is, I find like kids today, if they don't have a tablet or a phone and they had to actually think,
Yeah.
they would fail their courses. They would not make
My
it.
kids had all these systems, and they turned around and broke their stuff. So now they're having to go old school and watch TV. And yeah, for Christmas, I'm going to break down and get them one, only for the fact that they're driving me batshit crazy. Like, they don't know what to do with themselves.
That's their job, though.
And they do it well. They deserve a raise.
That was my next comment.
Right. That's literally why I'm having to mute every 20 seconds, because my son is driving me nuts. I mean, because they're him and his sister are fighting over the remote, or he's got something to say or something, and it's just.
Oh, good God! Oh, I went through. Oh, I'm so glad I'm over. Well, I'm not over that, but I'm gone through that.
No,
I came out the other side, but
well,
I'm done with that now.
I sort of experienced it because all my little cousins and all that stuff and aunties,
Yeah.
they got those sons of bitches. No, and I never
When are
created
you
one
gonna
yet.
have you a little ice? When are we gonna have little ice?
I probably did create them 18 years ago when I was like fresh out of high school and out of town, going to strip club. But that's not confirmed yet. That's unknown at the time. But they got to come to me though, even if it's 20 years later.
I think you'd be a good dad, Ice.
Oh crap! Thanks. I'll take it as a compliment, but I'm having too much fun.
I mean, it is. Find you a nice woman and settle down and have you a little ice, and
I'll tell you something. I waited until I was 30 before I got married. So.
Well, damn. I got married when I was 16, and that was a mistake. We only lasted for 2 years, and I'm trying to get married now, but my boyfriend now doesn't want to get married right now.
Can I ask you a question about that, Ariel? Did you learn from that?
Yes.
That's all that I need. You know where I was going with that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right I learned that I'm not going to marry guys in their 20s. And gotcha. I learned I'm not going to marry military men. Yeah. So I met my boyfriend now, but he doesn't want to get married. So that's the only big rock in our relationship. He doesn't want to get married because he just went through a situation. So, but I'm 35 and I'm ready to do that. I'm ready to get married and settle down and
raise your family.
Well, yeah, and
there you go.
It's fine to have a boyfriend or whatever in your 20s and be a boy. Okay, that's fine.
That rocks. I want a husband. what you want, that rocks. I mean, you can't buy that stuff. And I'm speaking because I've been married over 30 years. Um, I see nothing but good things ahead for you, even though there might be a bad day here and there. But I can see
Thank you.
nothing, with your attitude and that, because you know what you want and you're going for it, and if you don't try, you're not going to get. And I refer back to the line, if you wink at a girl in the dark, nothing happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And that makes me feel good.
So
I
kudos to
appreciate
you.
that.
Kudos to you. Seriously,
Yeah.
man.
Thank you.
Yeah, you doing your thing.
Thank you. I've had a rough upbringing. I don't say nobody else has, but I've had a rough upbringing, and
Yeah.
I've got kids, and I want my kids to have a good life. And
We want what we didn't have. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
and my kids are growing up in this fucked up time period. So I kind of wish I had a time machine. I could go back and raise them the time that I grew up, because. And of course, everybody says that, but it's like the time I grew up, the 90s and stuff like that. Things were just so much easier.
Yeah.
Well, I was born in the 60s, so things were so much more simple back then.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But me, as far as us growing up, like when we was brought up, all three of us are old school. Like we're trying to make things, our future, a better place, make things better, so things will be simple for them. But due to these people, these higher ups, they making things difficult.
Exactly. Because it's like, you're a kid and you're like, oh, I can't wait to be an adult. And then you're an adult and it's like, okay, well, to rent an apartment nowadays, you got to have first, last month's credit check, this, that, and the other.
My God. First and last month. And I think you have to also have a damage deposit on top of that, even.
Yeah.
I'm just thankful for my landlord that he didn't go up in the rent. Because I've had the same rent for 5 years, but I know over the last year they went up, and literally, like in my area, the cheapest rent is like $1,200.
Jesus, I'm paying up here. I'm paying over $1,000. Heat and lights.
Well,
over $1,000 a month for a
Well, my rent's $800, and then I've got the light bill, and that's in the summer it ranges $130 to $150, and then in the winter it goes up to like $300 to $400.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, what?
See, the heat and lights is included in my rent, but it's only it's a 1-bedroom apartment, and there's my wife and I and two of my 3 kids, so it's kind of
well,
I always thought my job was done when they turned 18, graduated from high school, but apparently that's just a myth.
No, I got something to say on that. Before I say something about that, like as far as my rent, the last time I was in an apartment, it was like I forgot, like okay, like me and my roommate used to split half and half, but together that was like $700. Then every year that started going up to 500. I mean, yeah, 705. I mean, then 710. Then whatever. I'm like, we got to get the hell up out of here. And then they ain't worth a damn and all this stuff like they was in the 80s and early 90s. Everything keeps falling apart. When they, huh?
I was only paying $500, and then the new landlord bought it, and he shot it up to $800.
Yeah, but that guy or whatever, they kept on shooting it up every year, like $5 extra and all that stuff. Then plus shit kept falling apart and all that stuff.
Let me guess,
then
property taxes was the excuse they gave you as to why they had to raise the rent. It was the property.
They never gave any.
Yeah,
they never gave any. Yeah, but
well, that's what he gave me, and he's like, well, I could have charged you $1,200 to $1,400 because it's a 2-bedroom. It's not really a 2-bedroom. He's like, I could have charged you that, but I know, I'm only going to charge you $800. And he's been good on that, but I'm scared to death if he goes up. I'm barely able to afford what I got now. So if he goes up, I'm really fucked.
know what? Now those people in California, they have it bad. I heard they going up so much, people getting put out. Then the apartment I lived in, like they was barely fixing shit. They was late with it. I'm like, I
Mm.
That's
remember
the same here. Yep.
the last 3 months I was there, like before I left, like my last year there, it was like a flood in front of my house and all this stuff. Something was clogging up in the front of my house. I had to wear on boots to go outside. I'm like,
That's how it is here. Because like I live in a building. It used to be an old house, like built in like the 1800s, and
yeah,
they've redone it into like 8 different apartments. But the piping under the house is old. So like the first 2 years I was here, it was constantly the pipes were constantly busting. So he would have to go under there and fix the flooding and fix whatever. And knock on wood, that problem's been solved. But it's always been something. Like here recently, there's a soft spot in my floor, so he had to go and fix that, or he had to fix one of my pipes because 2 years ago, pipe busted in my bathroom, flooded my bathroom and everything else. So it's believe me, I get that.
uh, but yeah, but yeah, like you got people like sharing houses and all this stuff when they don't want to. But these days
Right?
you got no choice.
Well, exactly.
Yeah, cause
It's
me,
miserable living with people.
I like being alone and all this stuff. Like I remember days you can buy a house by yourself and all this stuff. I think I can
Oh
do that
no,
now.
man,
It
you can't
depends
do
on the
that
credit.
now.
Yeah,
Right?
it depends. It depends on the credit.
Yeah.
But
I,
yeah, they room. Go ahead.
it's just really rough. Like it's really rough.
Shoot,
So I don't know.
I wonder what the hell we gonna do. You can't counterfeit money or create your own currency.
Oh no.
So
They just make it to where like you're always drowning, and that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm always constantly drowning. As soon as I try to get my head above water, something a hiccup happens, and I'm back under. So it's just it's frustrating.
yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know, but I've got to charge my phone, so I appreciate talking to you.
All right.
Nice
Yes,
meeting
me
you,
and
my
you.
friend. Stay cool. Keep rocking.
Yeah, it's
All
me and
right,
you,
I'll
hey.
I'll be in the chat if you guys are still on. I'll be in the chat.
Yeah, we'll still be here.
All right.
But yeah, it's down to the two of us. Huh?
Is this where the fun begins now?
Yeah, 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 yeah. All the girls are out, so we can't be. So we don't have to be gentlemen anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's a great lady and all this stuff.
Yeah, she sounds so friggin' like she's confident. She knows what she wants, and I'm just this is what I'm noticing just from like listening to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
She's very
yeah. She's
confident. She knows what she wants. She's confident, and and like when I said I meant what I said earlier to her too. I can see only I can only see good things for you.
yeah. But like I give her props. She got sending two kids to school every day and all this stuff and
Dude,
doing her thing.
and that's hard to do alone, let alone with another person. It's hard to even do alone. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Even with two people, it's still hard to do. So I mean, what she's doing, man, that like she fucking rocks, man.
Yeah.
And
Then
and I haven't even seen her. I've heard her. I've talked to her, but I think she
yeah.
rocks. You can pick up like that's the vibes I'm getting, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Cause I remember. Yeah. I think this ain't the first time you seen her earlier this year. Like when I had a few other people on when she
Mhm.
was having those problems and all that stuff, and then we was trying to talk with her about it.
So
Yeah, yeah, but
yeah.
that was settled. But anyways, yeah, but I give her props for getting her grind on, cause for
Mhm.
months she wasn't on her feet yet, and she finally got on her feet. Now I know
And
she's
that's
used to regular.
impressive. That's impressive, and I'll tell you why. Not a lot of people can do that, but she did.
Yeah. Well, some people can't, but they chose to stay down, and that's much easier. Like I got an auntie and
Actually,
all.
for me, it's hard. It's probably harder to stay down than it is to get back up. I kind of look at it weird like that. I don't know why. I've always looked at it like that
Yeah, cause
because after
like
a while, if you're down, it's going to affect you mentally, emotionally, physically, even to the extent of physically too. So I mean, it's harder to
yeah,
stay down than it is to get back up. But anyway,
yeah,
it
that's one
sounded
way of
better in my
looking at it.
head.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. There, I remember. Yeah, but recently, yeah, my aunt, like her, she got those few kids with her. I think they're about to lose their health and all that stuff. Some church trying to help them, put them
Mhm.
in a shelter. I'm like, I suggest you do that, but she don't want that help. Think she's too good for it. Shoot, you take anything you can.
You should be. They should. She should feel lucky that there's help like that out there.
Yeah, but yeah, and plus, yeah, I'm like, you too good
You
for
know what I
that.
mean?
I
I don't
want,
mean that in any bad way or anything. I'm not saying she's a bad person or what have you. I don't know this person, right? I'm
yeah,
assuming it is female.
yeah, yes,
Um,
yes, my auntie, yeah, yeah, one of
uh,
my aunts.
at
But yeah,
least she knows at least the help is there if she really wants it.
yeah,
And that's just the way it is, bruh.
yeah, she can take it at any time.
Hmm.
But yeah, cause like she should be used to it, cause she was pretty much handed everything, and then she has a daughter who has three kids on top of that. She wasn't taught properly, and her lights been off for like a week and all this stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit. She keeps on hopping from job to job and quitting it because she's not satisfied with shit. I'm like, that's the nature. That goes with the territory.
You see, if she looks at it as a job, as a chore, that's where it's gonna screw up for her.
Yeah,
Because you can't, if you're loving what you're doing, the way I see it, I'm kind of weird. Again, I'm going weird here. The way I see it, if you're doing something that you love, it's not a job.
yeah. But
Okay,
me,
some people got to do what they got to do, right? And I'm starting to sound like Dr. Phil, and that's not good. Um,
yeah. I'm like, yeah. But me, I call my yeah the place I work at. I say it's alright. It ain't no hobby,
I
but it's alright.
yeah,
I can deal with it. Though I know I'm not
yeah,
gonna be there forever, but still, I can
yeah.
deal with it. But just like they're never satisfied with shit. I'm like, I don't know. And they are intelligent girls and all this stuff, but they chose to be sorry. And I hate saying that about them, but it's true. Huh?
Well, if
They,
they chose that, then they got nobody to blame. They can't they can't blame everybody else
yeah, they
if
can't
they
be mad at
chose.
the world.
Yeah, because if they chose that, then that's why I keep on going back. It's harder to stay down than it is to get up. So it's just the way it is. Um, because things when you're down and stay down, things compound a lot faster. I find anyway.
Yeah, cause like me, yeah, I kind of suffered through that like over a decade ago. I'm like, I didn't like looking for handouts and all this stuff. I
Yeah.
like doing shit myself. So I remember 10 years ago before I found the job, a regular a regular job. Like I went back to school and all that stuff. Though they was giving me like every semester they was giving me a check every semester, but that's not good enough. It ain't gonna keep me in the house.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, at least I was doing something. Yeah,
There you go, Rick. Well,
yeah,
as like me, I find myself being forced to go back and play music because the pandemic basically wiped me out and wiped a lot of people out, wiped the whole world out basically. That's what it
yeah,
did. And now I'm at a point where I find myself I have to probably come out of retirement now and go back to playing music. And maybe that would be a good thing, and maybe it would might get me up more. You know what I mean?
yeah. Keep me moving and all this stuff. But,
Yeah.
but like it's a whole different, many different jobs out there. Some you can do from
Yeah.
home. Like a year ago, I was given this job. Like they could put ex convicts to work and all this. So these days, they're real discriminate against ex convicts and all this stuff. There's a thing that can get them place them in jobs and all this stuff, and you can get
Right.
paid for helping them do that. Like you can start your own hours on the computer from home and whatever. But I'm about to start doing that. I gotta look and start doing that
Yeah.
because
Well, I got my drum. I still have my drum gear, so that's just a given. But all it's been doing the last few years now is just collecting dust, and I gotta get
yeah, and then
I gotta get it on. I gotta get back on the ball because I've got no choice. I have no income now and stuff. So,
uh, yeah,
but
but
for me, it's not a job. So, because it's never a job if you're doing something you love. So, yeah,
yeah, yeah, I know where you're coming from. Then yeah, because the reason I want to do this other thing on the
yeah.
side, because I'm looking to retire, break a record. I know it's very rare that this happen. Like I want to retire by the time I'm 50. I got 14 years to do it. Cause yeah, cause
I wish I was your age. Yeah.
yeah, cause like my mom's husband, like next year he'll
Yeah.
be able to retire. And he'll be 60 next year. Cause
Yeah.
it's something that he did on the side. I'm like, dude, cause by the time I'm 50, I don't want to do nothing else. I don't want to even pick up a box.
Well,
Cause
my wife is in her 60s. She's still working. I've been yet trying to get her to retire,
yeah,
for a couple of years now, and I don't think she'd know what to do with herself if she
yeah.
did.
But I hear people like they come out of retirement. Some people come out of retirement because they get tired of sitting in the house and all this
Yeah.
stuff. And plus, they get tired of traveling the world. I'm like, shit, I seen everything. Shoot, I need something to do.
Yeah. So,
Shoot, but I never get that and understand why people would do that. Shoot, they can
right.
relax for the rest of their life and all this stuff. That's because if I was to have it my way, I'd just sit at home and well, TV's boring, like drink alcohol and all this stuff, smoke me some green and all this stuff.
Even after a while, even that gets boring too, bro. Trust me. Been there, done that, seen the tour, bought the T-shirt, and wore it out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I
Only
don't
time.
begrudge anybody who wants to do that, though.
Yeah, need to do what, huh? Yeah, whatever makes them happy.
Exactly, bro. Because I still smoke. So,
But
with
as
that being
far
said, people find me more bearable, I guess, when I'm smoking. So, it's a good thing, I
yeah,
guess.
that's beautiful. And then shit, I'm trying to look at. So I'm trying to see who else. Well, who cares who else is going live and all this stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't, but speaking of smoke, I ain't did that in months. I think I need to do it again. It's been months.
Well, for you, it's a good thing because it won't be so expensive for you, right?
Yeah, I used to get my shit off of other people, like
Yeah,
that has something extra. Then I used to like giving them like something for them, like trade something in for an ounce and all this stuff. And that
yeah,
shit, well, the last shit I had that lasted me like over a month because I had to just
yeah,
take like one puff off of it, but it couldn't be for too long because it's some damn California shit, Kush and
yeah.
all this stuff. Because when I smoked a lot of that, I think I thought I wasn't gonna be able to live through that because I was so out of it.
Right.
I said, I need to just smoke me a little bit of this at a time because
Well,
that's just
yeah,
too much.
that's the way I do now. Like, I I uh, I smoke hash. Hash is my. I'm a hash man, and I'll get, depending on my finances, I'll get anywhere between a quarter and a half ounce because it's legal up here, and I can get it for like $5 a gram now,
Oh man.
and get it delivered to my friggin' door. I
Oh
don't even have
wow.
to leave my house.
Yeah,
It's weird.
yeah,
It's weird.
yeah. I need to start asking him for that stuff again because I need it. Because it's gonna be some times like I ain't gonna want to leave the house on the weekend. I
Yep.
feel happy being here. That's only in my imagination I can go places.
There you go. Right,
Yeah,
and it's cheaper.
yeah. Last night would have been a great night since I didn't go nowhere. Though I
Yeah,
felt dead tired after being woken up too early. Because the people
gotcha.
had to fix my internet service and all this shit. But it ain't taking long. The dude came real early, like an hour early. Shoot, I had took a nap. I said, no, by the time I wake up, he'll be on this way. I had to get woken up for that shit. I'm like, damn, man. I hate when people do that. I'm glad you here, but I wish I wanted to schedule this shit early, but he was all booked up. He was all booked up and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm glad this problem's over with. But you disrupted my damn nap. I planned on going out last night, but it's always the next weekend. Huh?
There you go. Right.
Yeah, and plus it's October, so we getting ready for Halloween. All this shit. I'm
Well, right
trying to.
now, I think our next big thing, right, is Thanksgiving. Then it's
Oh yeah,
Halloween.
yeah, that's right. Y'all Thanksgiving is like next Monday to be exact, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, yep, it is. It's next Monday for y'all. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
in the meantime,
And
that
yours is in
same
November.
yeah. But at the same day, y'all tell Thanksgiving, we got a bullshit holiday, and I'm not even gonna acknowledge it, because the thing ain't even true. But I'm not gonna get it and whole rant about that. But our Thanksgiving is November. I think, you know what? I need to look at my ADP. Yeah, that's a thing that they have for certain jobs and all this stuff to show you your payments and all this stuff and your time off, like what's available. But I need to look at that to see how much I got left because I'm thinking about taking the day before Thanksgiving. I'm thinking about taking that off so I can get ready for it. Cause I'm already booked to take like the day after Christmas. We don't have to come to work, but the day after that, I put in for a vacation. I ain't coming back until like
After
sometimes
New
in
Year's.
January. Yep, sometime in January.
There you
Cause
go.
yeah, yeah. Then I'm trying to book a trip to Austin, Texas, and all that stuff. Just visit
Nice.
there.
I wouldn't mind going there just to see Austin city limits. I know they don't tape it anymore, but I would love to go there and just say I was in the same building or what have you, or the same spot where Austin city limits used to be taped.
Yeah, yeah. But I looked at the cheap flights and cheap hotels. Like I had to get them separately because some apps they got that. If you try to get them at the same time, that's gonna be real expensive. Like I'm getting them separately, like the flights and then the
Gotcha.
hotel stay. Cause yeah, at first I thought maybe Cause no, in the future maybe I could do that more often. Cause seeing how cheap they are. Cause my original choice was to go to your country, then or go to Japan. But I heard Japan don't like certain people, so I had to be careful of that.
Well, you'd be welcome up here in my neck of the woods, man.
Shit,
I'll
shoot.
take you to the casino up here.
Yeah, cause I said it's time for me to try. I'm like, shoot, but I'm like, what motivated me? Like, shoot, like last year I had people dying all around me. Then we started living and all this stuff. Me and the family, my dad's side of the family, we started living and all this stuff, going places we want to go. Shit, my brother and his girlfriend last year they went to Dubai. They was right on.
Wow.
They was riding on top of a fucking mule.
Hmm,
I'm like,
cool.
it's it's this little bastard on top of a fucking mule with his girlfriend. I'm like, wow, shoot, shit. I need to start. Yeah, I need to leave the damn country. Like every vacation I have the chance to take it. Shit, that's time for me a different experience and all that shit. It's been some years.
No, but if
Yes.
you ever decide to come to Canada, let me know, bro.
All right. That'll probably be next year. But the only thing I have to worry about, the drawback to that, is have to worry about that cold ass weather. Cause
I'm used to it.
yeah, I know you are, but me, I hate them both. I hate hot weather and cold weather.
Yeah,
I just want it to be warm and all this stuff.
just want to be able to walk outdoors and not have to wear a fucking jacket.
Yeah, cause people say wintertime. Yeah, people start to lean towards wintertime more often than all this stuff. Cause the heat,
Mm.
it's been too much for like almost a decade. That yeah, people keep giving us reports and saying it ain't been this hot since 18 something something.
There you go, right?
Because I think the Earth, though, like they're moving in not a clockwise in a certain one or counterclockwise near the sun and all that stuff, and that's why it's so heated and all this stuff.
Hmm.
Shit, but I think I got like 2 more vacation days left that I ain't put in yet. So
That's
I do
awesome.
the. I'm trying to think of, but I'm gonna get some more like sometimes next year, and I'm gonna use them for my birthday and all that shit.
Oh
That's
well,
gonna be
yeah, you gotta do that.
Yeah, 'cause I did it this year, and I had to do it the day after my birthday. Here, I went to work on my birthday when I was dead tired, but I could have went home 'cause the bus. I could have went home, but I
Yeah,
decided to stick around 'cause I was dead tired that day, and then I really didn't wake up until after lunch. So when I went home, I had one hell of a power nap.
there you go.
Cause yeah, that day like we really didn't do no production. We just cleaned up. Shoot, well whatever. So the rest of the week I was soft, just doing whatever.
Right on.
Oh, I think my all right next year in 2024, my birthday falls on a Thursday. So yeah, I think I just yeah go to the bar that Thursday evening and have me some little fun and all that shit.
And take the next day off.
Yeah, it's gonna be all week long anyway. So I'm gonna be off it. Yeah, I got
There
my
you go.
plan stitched in it. Then shoot, uh,
Oh, baby.
oh boy,
Well, my friend, I have to get going.
Yeah,
got to
it's
go and get something to eat. It's
yeah,
almost
it's
9 o'clock up here. Well, it's almost 8:30 up here. So,
yeah. It's time for me to call it quits, anyways.
well, keep rocking, my brother. We got to do this again sometime.
Yeah, I'll be here next weekend, next
There
Sunday
you
with
go.
this
There you go.
show and tell.
Just DM me when you're about to go live or something, or DM me a day before or something. There, maybe you know what I mean. I can pay attention to it anyway.
Yeah, yeah, it's show and tell. That's planned this next week. Hopefully, everything goes as planned.
There you go. Right.
Yeah, you gonna meet some other Canadians too.
Keep rocking, my brother.
You too.
All right. Take care, man.
Good night, y'all.